Well, you stop this so we can get ready for the next one.
Yes.
Which we record tomorrow, 3 days from now, later, because we work 9 days a week.
Coming up today
like the Beatles song.
On This Is True Really News.
14 days a week.
Watches the Watchers.
The Watchers.
That's right. And you know
but
that's
who
a
watches the Watchers?
Oh, who watches the watched that are watched by the Watchers?
Wee-wee.
It's duck season.
Wabbit season. The wabbit.
If you like, subscribe, and follow. This is True Really News. If you don't like, do it anyway. Leave us a comment wherever you feel like it. I'd put it up wherever Banksy has put anything up. And if you want to send us a story,
that narrows it down a lot.
Well, mostly England. If you feel like it, send us a story to TITR@netradio.network.
And explain why some people say mom instead of ma'am.
Mom.
Ma'am.
Mom.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Okay, Mom.
It appears the crater of the inactive Tioga volcano outside Mexico City is home to a football pitch.
Okay.
And it's not like an abandoned one. 10 teams play there every weekend.
Okay.
Yahoo News, one of those intrepid news organizations.
With good writers and everything.
It's up there with NBC, ABC.
You don't know how often today I was editing the stories going, why did they keep adding so many extra words?
Do I have to tell you?
Well, they're trying to appease an algorithm. Stupid. Let's not communicate with people. Let's communicate with the algorithm.
We want to play to the algorithm. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yahoo News reported in July its unique pitch, according to Adrian Garcia. It's on a crater of an inactive volcano. Our league rep said the field is about 70 years old. Before it was converted to a sports venue, it was a ceremonial site. Goalkeeper Daniel Mancilla called it a very nice setting to play football.
I bet it's kind of like Red Rocks out in Colorado.
Mexico, by the way, sits on the Ring of Fire, which is a seismically and volcanically active zone.
Yep.
So if there's a lot of stoppage time in your game, you might want to keep an eye out just in case. I'm just saying. It's a volcano, right? That means you have to go up at some point and down to the field.
Right.
And if the volcano decides it's eaten something bad for lunch.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Preparation H didn't even touch it.
And the worst part is I had 2 goals.
Who watches the darn Watchers?
The watchers of the Watchers watch.
Okay, Here we go.
How much would
a wood watcher watch if a watcher could peck Chuck?
How much could a watcher watch if a watcher could watch watchers?
The Watchman.
Nope, that's entirely different.
Sunglass Hut in Houston was robbed by 2 armed men some time back. They stole thousands of dollars from the store, according to a lawsuit filed by a different man identified as one of the robbers. One of the robbers was identified, according to a lawsuit. Okay, so this guy's saying he wasn't one of the robbers, and he's suing him.
Okay.
The real robbers...
Was he charged?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was arrested. The real robbers ordered 2 employees into a back room and told them, stay there so we can get away. As police were investigating, they got a call from a loss prevention employee with Essilor Luxottica, which is Sunglass Hut's parent company. The employee said he worked with Macy's loss prevention using artificial intelligence and facial recognition software to identify the suspect as this 61-year-old Texas man who's suing them. Police put out a warrant for his arrest and took the man into custody. Upon learning the date of the robbery, the man's lawyer and the prosecutor confirmed his alibi. Seems the man was on the other side of the country, California, at the time the robbery was committed. The judge then agreed to dismiss the charges against him. However, and just to put icing on the cake. Just hours before he was released from jail, the man was brutally assaulted and left with permanent injuries. Court documents say the technology used to identify the victim is not accurate in most cases and had led to the wrongful arrest of the man. So when EssilorLuxottica and Macy's compared unclear security footage to the man's mugshots from the 1980s, these companies knew that there was an error rate of almost 90%.
So there's a 10% chance we're right.
Yet these companies told Houston police with absolute certainty they identified the person who robbed the sunglass hut. I'm guessing the guy's going to get his $10 million in damages, whether they go to trial or not.
Texas, you say?
Houston.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You may have heard this. Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman had to sit out last season. Not this season, the last season. Underwent surgery in August of 22 to remove blood clots and the rib closest to his collarbone.
Oh.
According to what?
Wow.
Would be or wow. Yes.
Wow. That's weird. I've never heard of that before.
I hadn't either. 247sports.com reported. What do you do with the extra rib? Let me just help you all out here. Ew. Hartman's mom is a nurse.
She kept it.
She's going to make a necklace for him with the bone.
Oh, my God. Maybe they can make him a wife.
Yeah. Sam said it is well on its way to becoming a necklace. I didn't watch any Notre Dame football, so I don't know if he wore any pregame stuff. He said, I asked her to try and make it look like a puka shell kind of thing. Maybe with the rib-like shark's tooth at the end. I don't know. Never saw it. Hartman said the jewelry might appear in a couple of pregame warm-ups, but it's not going to get worn a lot.
I wouldn't wear it at all.
But your mom made it for you.
I think she's just giving him a bit of a ribbing.
Kind of like the scratchy sweater you get at Christmas. You wear it when you see them once. And
then you throw it away or burn it.
Yeah, and then you wear the next scratchy sweater they got you. Dude, my suggestion would be to keep all the bones inside from now on. It'll be easier.
Exactly. From the Daily Record over in England. The owner
they have one?
Yes.
They keep a daily record?
Well, it's a news organization. The owner of a dog who went viral after chewing through the front door of his home.
The owner?
The dog. The owner didn't know whether to laugh or cry after discovering the damage. An Akita XL bully mix became an internet sensation after munching through the letterbox on the door, leaving his owner with a 400-pound bill to replace the UPVC door at his home in Kelty, Fife. So we're in Scotland.
Of course you are. What's an Akita doing in Scotland?
What's the bully doing in Scotland? Well,
hanging out with the Akita.
Shocked onlookers had snapped pics of the cheeky mutt with its head poking out after chewing a sizable hole in the entranceway. And I got to tell you, that's exactly what he looked like. His tongue was out. He was like, hey, everybody, how you doing? I'm just checking out the smells.
Not much of a view from down here, but smells delicious.
Wayne Connolly and his partner were out at the time, but started receiving calls about the damage their pet had done. And when Wayne, 36, returned home, the aptly named Angel was seeming delighted with his day's work. When I got home, he was just laying there looking proud, his tail wagging like mad. He was clearly happy with himself. I don't think he wanted to escape. I think he was just bored and looking for something to do.
That's true.
Yep. Locals were left in disbelief after passing the house and seeing Angel staring at them up the gap in the door. Rhiannon Lowe said,
come on in.
I walked it past going to the nursery. It was just sitting with its tongue out looking about. Despite his innocent-sounding name, Angel has been known to chow down on things that he shouldn't while the family's out. Munching his way through the door was definitely his biggest illicit meal yet. Wayne said, thankfully, he's never done anything like this before, but now he's done it once, and I got a feeling he might try it again.
Yeah, I'm going to say precedent has been set now.
Yeah, and you're going to have
And we all know how Akitas are a stickler for rules.
Oh, yes. and the bullies just want to do things.
Always. Remember when I didn't have a front side? Well, we had a front sidewalk and a hole under it.
Yes.
That's where my Malamute would lay in the summer when it got too warm. Why did he dig the hole? He was bored.
Yep. Absolutely.
He was just bored out of his little mind.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.